Hello to all you beautiful shiny people. There's a whole bunch of text going on here, so I'll have to scroll back here. Hello everybody. Hope you're having a beautiful Monday. Welcome to another somewhat enjoyable stream of VideoHamsters Productions. I am Omer and this is VideoHamsters Productions. Welcome to another fun and endearing stream. What we will be doing today, we will continue a bar game which we just started this Saturday, called Orc Covenant, where we will be playing a young elfish twink sent to an Orc Covenant in order to broker a treaty, a ceasefire, if you will, between the people of Elfland and the people of Orcland, with many erotic outcomes to happen. So first of all, hey Juji, how are you? Let me ask you guys, how have you been? How's your holiday season going so far? It's Christmas, we're all very excited. It's also Hanukkah, the Jewish thing, but not as excited, I gotta say. Oh, I hear myself in a loop. So I got to do all of the little holiday celebrations. It's freaking freezing here. It's in New York, let me tell you that. I don't know if you're working with Celsius or Fahrenheit, but if you're working with Celsius, it's -10 outside right now. Okay. And if you're working with Fahrenheit, it's 15, I want to say. It dropped to 10. It's Christmas and Hanukkah. Oh, Lagos, that's so witty. Also, congratulations to Lagos, who just passed his 300 subscribers on YouTube. Lagos, big shout out. If any of you are not still following Lagos, now's the time to do so. If any of you are not following me yet, now's definitely the time to do that. Alright, so before we cut to the game, I just have a quick announcement. We are still having a giveaway stream. I will be handing 2 copies of Hunky City to 2 lucky viewers who decided they want to attend in the raffle. And if you want to attend in the raffle, all you need to do is either comment here in the live chat who is your favorite character from Hunky City / Dead Dating, and who is your absolutely most loaded character. And guys, come on, it's more fun to trash talk a character. So if you're gonna trash talk a character, make it juicy. Anyway, I'm inserting all of your names into the raffle, and I will do a live raffle the day after Christmas, which is December 26th. To those of you who are born on the moon and don't know when Christmas is, it's December 26th. Alright, let's not keep you all waiting too long. Are you guys ready for some fun, sexy bara games? Voila! Let's load our game. So, before we stopped, last time we stopped, our character, Xeroth, I forgot his name, was debating between 4 incredibly hot orcs. And I actually, because I'm such a kind creator, I actually created a survey asking y'all, who would you like to see me romance? Alright? Ironically enough, I mean not ironically enough, let me show you the results. Luckily enough, your selection also correlated with my choice. So guys, we are going to romance sexy Harn. Harn, am I saying it right? Harn. Let's pretend that I do. Anyway, I googled a bit. I realized that we started playing without me introducing the creator of the game, which I honestly didn't know who she was, but apparently her name is Yolanda Abraham. So kudos to Yolanda. So far you've made a very intriguing game. Apparently this is initially based on a novel before it became a visual novel. That's why it's a bit read heavy. But we're not afraid of a little bit of reading, right? Because I will be narrating all of the voices. I still haven't figured out the most accurate. There's a lot of orcs in this game, and it's making it very hard to narrate each. Give every orc its own personality is hard. But I think I got it figured out. We'll give it a shot. Alright. We are loading our game. As always, the game contains spicy scenes. Whenever a spicy scene will pop on screen, I will turn on the censor bar so your sensitive eyes will not be torched. The non-censored pictures can be found on the Discord channel. The link to the Discord, as always, is in the description. You can click and ask to be included in the not safe for work corner. Naturally, you need to be 18 and above, cause I ain't sharing pornography with children. At on caps, your virgin eyes indeed. So let's see if we can deflower your eyes tonight. What do you guys say? Are you ready for some sexy orc action? I know that I do. And as we decided, our character is very contemplated. His name is Xerath. But I will choose Harn, the advisor. I choose Harn, the advisor. And remember, Lagra is our pet dragon. And she's British, with a little bit of a wisp, because she's a salamandra. Oh, the shaman! Why him? He knows how to convince the chieftain to work with me. He's sharp, cunning, and charming. I'll connect well with him. And he reminds you of Brendan. Her uncle. Huh. That similarity doesn't turn me off in the slightest. I didn't think it would. But can we trust him? Relying on trust sets one up for betrayal. Better to make it in his best interest. To help us. Rules of life. Yes, but trust is always nice. After all, you plan to seduce him. True that. But all I really need is to be able to trust his motives. As long as he's honest about those, then I can gain his support. And these are the two lovely gentlemen who tagged team, who double penetrated our character last time, so... And they're a bit of a shocksters. Oi, he's out! What do you think you're doing? I need you to bring me to Karen's tent. What do you need to go there for? He expecting you? No, but he won't mind seeing me. Oh, yeah. I don't know, against the rules and all that. I plan to stay there a long while. I'll be under Karen's care from here on. You don't want to stuck guarding me forever. Oh, I wouldn't call it stuck. Been a right privilege this. Please. Alright, I've never been able to turn down a pretty face. Plus, you know, he turned off the goblin's armor. We slaughtered those fuckers. May I come in? Oh, what? What is this? We enter what has to be the most luxurious tent in the tribe. There are marks of his trade here and there, but mostly elegant decorations. There's the scent of fragrant incense in the air. A crude seduction. I had the guards bring me. Now I'd like to stay. Dragoth told me of your meetings. You already have permissions to stay. I'd like to stay with you. What do you hope to gain here, little elf? His voice has already grown husky with longing. Your trust, your companionship, your advocacy. You may have the second one. It's a start. Ooh! We are quick to the point. Wait, guys, I'm gonna turn on the sensor bar because I honestly don't know what's gonna happen now. And also, I'm going to take a screen grab of this. All screen grabs are going to go on the Discord. The link, as always, is in the description. Let me quickly save it to the right, to the proper channels. Images. I have subfolders to every Bara game that I've been playing. Okay, we're good. And let's see what's happened here. Xerath wields astounding power over such mighty orcs. He needs no magic, just one big pounding nipple to hold their gaze. That's the pouty nipple, in case anyone was wondering. And this is a very pouty nipple, indeed, if you know what I mean. Alright. Damn, sensor bar on. Oh. Quick to the point. You are persuasive, I'll give you that. He is giving us more than just that. Let's take a screen grab of this. Guys, this hunk guy, this Harn guy is smoking.
Karn exudes enough to let his slide easily up and down between Zered's cheeks.
So, you be my elf from here on. Yours completely. Very tempting. I've just begun. Keep going. Arg, hump. The image shakes a bit with every thrust, such as in real life. Alright. Ooh. You guys, those of you who are observant can catch a glimpse of some orc's butt in the frame, just saying. And this is very much to my liking. Yes, this pleases Gaga. This pleases Omer. How can you be so tight?
Sex by candlelight gives Zered's flushed skin a warm glow. The light catches on his body hair, flowing over Karn's shoulders and back.
This Karn fellow is extremely hot.
Karn took his time to lubricate and then penetrate him, as though making up for the haste he showed during the orgy. I know Zeret appreciates the romance of it all.
Oh, guys, this is kind of sweet. Look at that romantic look we're giving him. Our character. That's kind of sweet. In a I will kill you if you make the wrong move kind of way.
He's been taken exactly how he promised.
Oh yeah. Oh, this will work out just fine for me. Whew. Make me yours now. Own me. Elves, such precious thing, so easy to urge. Break me. Guys, we are not innocent. Unlike our character from Hunky City, Xerath knows what he's doing, knows what he wants, and very good at pressing all the right eroticism buttons. Fuck yes. Yeah, like that. Greedy elf. Haha. You want all that, don't you? Give it to me. Here, take it. Oh. Yeah. And here's the money shot. Let's take another screen grab. We are very easy. I just want to state how more erotic can it go from here? We'll see. Oh. Okay. Oh, that's sweet. We're cuddling. I would show it to you if it wasn't for that huge thing dangling in the middle. But I'll also take another screen grab. Guys, there's a lot of content here. This game is just the gift that keeps on giving unsolicited porn. But a porn is a gift nonetheless. A porn is a gift that your heart desire. And let me just show you whatever I can. Because this is a bit of a sweet moment. Sweet, endearing moment. And I think I might have to... we'll manage. You sealed the deal nicely. I think I'll like having my very own elf. Yungril certainly does. Yungril? He ended up keeping that first one who came. We call him Fuckpop. Fuckpop. Tender little thing, much thinner than you. That's the prince, King Trumkel's son. What? That's how Trumkel became so desperate. He asked for my help. I was sent to rescue him. Why in God's name would he send his own son? We thought it was some diplomat, not the fucking prince. Trumkel's a simpleton. He thought you all buffoons who would fall for his family's scams. Huh, he didn't tell us he was Prince Galen. Though he didn't have much of a chance to say anything. His smug squire called us feeble orcs when he was introducing him, so we killed him. Galen began rambling quickly and spoke of his charms and how handsome we all are. So we gave him the business. No, we gave him a gauntlet. He was into it, though it wasn't quite as severe as your own since he was so fragile. Huh? We outdid the prince. We outdid the prince. Next, triple penetration, y'all. That's our goal in this game, triple penetration. Are you in for the ride? Huh. We were going to send him away after that, but Yungril claimed him, and he seemed amenable to staying with him. He said something about him compelled him, my gods. It said that siblings who grew up apart will often desire one another when they're reunited as adults. Ooh, and that's actually true. I read it in like a documentary. There's a whole documentary about siblings who were reunited after they haven't seen each other in ages, and it became a romance, including a very disturbing case of a father who gave away his daughter for adoption, and when she found him after that many years, she wasn't even sure if it was him. They did a DNA test, and while they were waiting for the results, they started having an affair between them, and they were sure that it must have been a mistake, they're not related, and then the results came back, they were related. They were devastated, but decided to remain a couple. Isn't that weird? I've heard that too. That must be it. That's why Yungril was so fascinated with him. Has he fucked him? That's all they've done in these last 6 weeks. Yungril says he's a horny slut. He brags of how he broken him. My god. What think your people about incest? Between cousins, no one cares. Siblings, even half-siblings, we would never. Only the most ignorant and feeble engage in such vulgar things. We'll see about that. Yungril had no idea they had the same mother. Could Galen have known? I'm sure he didn't. He wouldn't have prepared in the least for this mission. Galen has no relationship with his mother. I doubt he would have hidden it if he had known. This is a scandal. We don't have that many. I'm speechless. Oh my god, yes, they're brothers, half-brothers. Interesting. If Yungril finds out he's been fucking his brother, that will become another reason for him to hate elves. His father will assume Galen knew and never told Yungril.
Right, it won't help our cause.
Kern, do nothing with this knowledge. Oh. You seek a life full of elven luxuries. You'll get this by helping me negotiate a peace treaty with Dragoth. He'll be outraged if he finds out about this. Put it aside for now. I'll use this knowledge as it suits me. Lucky for you, it suits me fine to keep it a secret for now. About your treaty, I'm not convinced it's in our best interest. Or my best interest. You're going to have to convince me with more than just sexy pair of thighs. Did a pretty good job so far, wouldn't you say? I will. Be honest with me about your motives. Become my ally and you'll have what you want. So you say. So I'll show you. I have no vendetta against your kind. We have the same enemy. A foul, usurping murderer of a king. I won't goad your people into signing a treaty that hurts them. If that were even feasible, there will be compromises. Part of that can be a home for you in Zellerwind, with all of your luxury you desire. That's a start. We'll see how expensive my price really is once you've shown your hands in full. Right now, I still don't trust you. Nor I you. When I come to you in earnestness, let's build something fruitful on that foundation. Guys, I like the dialogue here. We're very good communicators. The game knows how to build this nuance of how medieval characters interact with each other and how politicians interact with each other. I love it. If Dragoth will let us, but I'll drink to having a pretty elf warming my bed. Care for some cider? Orc cider? I've always wanted to try it. Huh, it might put some hair on that smooth chest of yours. We'll see. What is it? I'm treating you like a guest. I doubt this is how Yungril treats Glen. Can't I be your equal, Karn? A slave sounds good in principle. I don't know what it would take to break you. How much magic do you really have? I willed a bit myself, you know. I have enough for a King Trumkull to know that I was the only one who could possibly extract his son from your clutches. But we already established he's a moron. I could have done it, Kern. My magic is what lets me abide here without fear. And
me.
True, you are fearless, and you're not a fool. I suppose it's fine to consider you an equal. Your magic makes up for your elf weakness. I'll serve you better as an equal. You might be right. What's the point of being around someone as intelligent as me if I don't get the benefit of a good conversation? I think we're more than one thing. I think we have more than one thing to drink to tonight. I'm excited, but cautious. Me too. Oh, he is a wonderful orc. And I think we can... no, we won't uncensor just yet. I'll just do another screen grab. What do we think of Harn? Did we make the right decision? Do we like him so far? I think I like him. He's an intelligent fella. An intelligent fella. I agree. Leave him with me. You climbing him then? Yes. Be careful he doesn't claim you instead. Oh, he knows better than that. Go to bed. Good night, Carl. Good night, Elf. Bye, Elf. Behave yourself. Here's your drink. There's only crabapple in Bloodtree Forest, but they're good enough. Crystal? A gift from my father when he traded with goblins. These are the last 2 pieces. You don't know how much I've gone through to keep these intact. My virgin eyes. Harn is awesome. Yeah, Harn is awesome. I like him a lot. I think all characters here so far have like their very distinct personality, which I love. But Harn, out of all of which, he's the most... He's like Jafar combined with Henry Cavill. Yes, if Jafar and Henry Cavill had a baby, that would be Harn. Where's Yago though? So far we're the one that has Yago. Such items will become ordinary to you. Is your father still alive? Let's not discuss him. His sharpness here disrupt the pleasant vibe of the tent, but only momentarily. As you wish. This cider could take the paint off the wall. I can smell the alcohol from your pocket. He thinks he's a refined orc, but he drinks like a typical battle axe brute. Good thing he has the body of one. Too strong for you. I think you'd consider our elf wines water. I think you'd consider our elf wines water. I'll take the rest. I feel like celebrating, but that means no more talking business tonight. I won't let you coerce me while drunk. We have time, don't we? At least until the end of the ceasefire this winter. Perhaps longer. Long enough for a proper affair? My thoughts exactly. I don't want to be locked in your pocket until winter. You can show me to him, can't you? He'll tell the others. Even if he does, I don't know of my powers, and I don't think he will expose me. He hoards secrets, like currency to cash when cashing when it suits him. If we're to stay together now, you should meet my pet. Hooray! Hooray! Pet? What pet? Come on, Lagra. You have a dragon, a miniature one.
Pleasure to meet you.
It talks. Did you grant her sentience through magic? No, her kind was always so. This is Lagra, my dearest friend. She's beautiful. She couldn't have possibly fit in there. You have a gate to another dimension in your pocket. Something like that. It's not even a morsel of what I can do. I don't doubt it. You're magnificent. You flatter me. Why would you even need our help to achieve your goals? Even I have limits. Oh, and you little ones, I've never heard of a dragon so small. Hush, don't make me regret exposing you.
There are many like me in my realm.
Your realm? Is it populated by sentient dragons? I summoned her through a portal by accident when I was 15. She's been with me since then.
The most wonderful mistake of my existence.
Oh. You were 15 and making portals to other realms. Now you're twice that age. You could have destroyed all of us if you wanted, isn't that so? I didn't want that. We're valuable to you. Now I need to find out why. What limits can you speak of when you're done so much? Simple, I'll tell you. Not tonight, pretty dragon. Do you like to be petted? She'll lick your hands without shame. Ho 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 ho. You're adorable, see? Animals are more than just food.
He rubs his knuckles over my scales, and I undulate my body to press against his touch. Meow!
We should have small cute pets, not just giant hellhounds. I never realized how badly I wanted this. Pretty pets will be the least of your luxuries. A new world shall open for you. No portal needed. A new world. Guys, this is looking more and more promising. I know it's a bit read heavy, and I know, but I don't care. I love it. I don't care. I love it. Alright. Hello. How should we narrate Yungril? I think Yungril might be more Irish than the other guy, so I think we might do him a bit more Irish. But hold on just a second, I need to go to the bathroom. I will be right back. Be good while I'm gone. Okay, be right back. Alright. Thank you for waiting. Hello, he's Irish. Hello, beautiful. I'm back late. I had to make sure none of these goblins bastards got away. My love. No. Galen is definitely Trent. My love. Our father Sigrid rose, they only bloom a few days every autumn. It reminds me of you here. It's beautiful. Thank you. What's the matter? Why didn't you tell me there was another elf here? What, him? Who cares? I care. He burst in me during the goblin attack. I thought he was going to drag me away from you. I didn't know what to do. Xerath came into my tent? His stupid gods pushed him in. That's Xerath, the former prince of Xelorwind? Why is he here? How long has it been here? I don't know, 2 days? He's trying to get a treaty. We have him locked away. I was the one who was supposed to broker the treaty. That was my mission. Him? You? Make no difference. We'll never make peace with the elves. I told you, my elf mother abandoned me. But you don't know, Zareth. It said he wields incredible powerful magic. He could use it to manipulate you. Huh, his magic is so much for our might, and no magic could change how much my father hates elves. You're worried over stupid things that don't matter. How can you dismiss my feelings like this? Oh, he's insufferable like Trent, I love it. You didn't even tell me he arrived yesterday. I had to find out on my own. Floppy, don't get upset, he's just an idiot. He won't get anywhere here. I warned you that he could, and you don't listen to me. You never listen. I'm nothing to you, just a pretty thing to satisfy your Would you stop being annoying? Now you call me annoying. You don't really love me at all, do you? That's not fair. I love you more than I ever loved anyone in my life. I love you so fucking much it tears me apart. Do you mean it? How can you doubt it? I saved you from all the others. If it wasn't for me, you'd still be passed around like a piece of meat. It's just, when you don't tell me important things like this, I get worried. I can't go out and see things on my own. I rely on you to tell me everything that happens. Fine, should have told you. From now on, I'll tell you everything that happens, promise. Alright, I believe you. But make me another promise right now. What is it? Promise me you won't let that elf get a treaty. That was my mission. You can't let him steal that glory from me. I don't have to promise that. There's no chance he'll succeed. Promise me anyway. Swear you'll make sure of it. I swear to you, Foppy, I won't let him get a treaty from us. Thank you, my love. Now I cooked you some of that lovely meat. Come and eat with me and tell me all about the goblins. Alright. Okay, guys, we have a plot twist. The prince is, well, the fact that the prince is a whiny little bitch isn't the plot twist, but the fact that he has a love affair with Yungril, that's the plot twist. I wonder what would have happened if we would have chosen to romance Yungril instead. We go hunt this morning. It's tedious now that there's hardly any game left, but I can't avoid it. I'm the tribe's best tracker. I could come with you and use my magic to track down your prey. Very tempting, but your chief is too proud to get help from an elf. At least for now, let us fail first before we resort to your aid. As you wish. I should return by sundown. Farewell, Zert. Farewell, my cute Lagra.
Farewell! Maybe we could use the time to talk to another important orc.
They're probably all gone hunting.
Oh, that's true. Maybe we can polish Karn's silver for him.
I'm not a butler, Lagra.
I just thought it would make him happy. What are we supposed to do all day?
Consider our next move.
All right. What do you think we should do?
Have to think about it. Keep quiet.
I sense a figure approaching. Too small to be an orc, but I hide in Zert's pocket anyway.
It's that. Ah. I know there are no doors to knock on, but you still could have asked for permission to enter. I don't need permission from another elf prisoner.
Uh-oh.
How did he know where to find me?
Good question.
Look, the guards are off swimming. Oh, they must have told him. Most of the orcs have left for a hunt. Take this chance to flee. No one will stop you. Why don't you flee? None of your business. Are you living or what? I'm not a prisoner here. I have no desire to escape. They're not going to sign a treaty. If it was possible, I would have done it already. They're just toying with you, and when you're done, they're going to kill you. I understand you're being toyed with also, by Yungril. This isn't about me. You don't know these orcs. I've lived here for 6 weeks. Don't be a fool. Get out of here. You don't know them that well. I know them better than you. Wait, there was a chat? Why am I not getting chats? Glenn is so annoying. Well, yeah. That's the whole point of Glenn, and that's why we love to hate him. He's the real villain of this story. Not the king, not the orcs, not our horse that was eaten, by the way. Thank you very much, Xerath. That was kind of mean. No, he is the main villain. I read him. I read that shady bitch. I read him. Do you know that Yungril is your brother? What are you doing? Hey, Thunder God Jr., how's your week been? How's the holiday times treating you? What's new in your life? We are playing Orc Covenant, a gay erotic visuals where you are a twink elf sent to rescue another twink elf from an Orc Covenant and become their willing sex slave, basically.
What are you doing?
What? Stop talking nonsense. How could I be related to an orc? He's only half orc. His mother is an elf. Queen Celeste, your mother. Glenn's the one who needs to run away. He'll only interfere with my plans. What are you talking about? I'm talking about the reason Yungril thinks his mother abandoned him. Celeste is the sister of King Dion. Your father had to marry someone with royal blood to legitimize his claim to the throne. But Celeste has already involved with Dragoth. In fact, she had a child with him, Yungril. Your father had to kidnap her, then he her until she bore him a heir. You. This is nonsense. He keeps her locked up because she would have returned to Dragoth. My mother is locked up because she's crazy. The orcs made her crazy. They're the one who her. So Tranquil will even lie to his own son? I shouldn't be surprised. At least he told you that she was taken with the orcs before he married her, and around that time Yungril was born. What a coincidence. No, you're the one lying. I'm willing to take you home right now and quickly. You can ask your father if I'm lying or not. I'm not going anywhere, and you will never get this treaty. Damn it.
Oh no, he could ruin everything.
It's the same as always, my chieftain. No big game remains in the forest. What? Dragoth's voice is gonna be hard. What are we left with then? That horse won't last forever. Few dozen hares, birds too small to be worth the effort. We on for hares then? Which way? All ways except the one we came. 3 in the Thistleberry, but they're mine? But what, shaman? We'd have better luck setting snares. What? Okay, he's Barney the purple dinosaur. This guy, he's the slow one, so he's gonna be Barney the purple dinosaur. What are snares? What sport is there in traps? Our men seek blood. As you command, mighty chieftain. I suggest we split up, not to scare them even further away. Fine, split up. Always save east. Take as many hares as you can. I'm sure yelling doesn't help much either. What did you say? Not a word, mighty chieftain. Watch your tongue, shaman. Oh, they're treating her not nicely. Yungril, where is he? You're not allowed to venture into the forest. Go back to his tent. No, I have to speak to him now. Stop screaming. He's hunting hares by the thistleberries. I don't know where that is. You think I spent time wandering around this stupid forest? That's it. Chieftain? What? What are you doing out of your tent? I need to talk to... Shut up! Oh, I wanted him to smack him. It's not fun if he doesn't smack him. Take him back, Karen. Me? I'm not a guard. Huh, but of course I'll obey him. But of course I'll obey your command as always, mighty chieftain. Ooh, someone's salty. I sense the tension between Harn and Dagroth. Move your ass, elf. I need to talk to Yungril. He'll be home soon enough. There's hardly any prey out here. Ooh, go! I said move. Damn you. I love how unapologetically annoying Galen is. What got you so worked up anyway? That's between me and Yungril. I'd almost think you know. But then you've spent weeks in here in ignorance. What could have changed now? Though, I suppose you might have spoken to Zareth. How could he have told... He wouldn't have told you, would he? What are you talking about? What do you know? That you're the prince for one. That you're prince for one. You can't know that. No one can. No one knows beside me, you and Zareth. For now. What? Do you seek to blackmail me? I never said I wasn't the prince. None of you bothered to ask. Fair point. True. It doesn't matter all that much. No, it doesn't. Except your brother, who've you been fucking all that time? He's not my brother. He cannot be. Did you fall in love? Is this why you never tried to escape? Stop. You're a liar. You and Zareth both. You conspire against me. You'll get past your denial eventually. Then what? Will you finally run away? Don't you dare spread that lie. I don't intend to tell anyone until it suits me. Oh, damn you. I love the intrigue here. I love the character interaction. Hello, beautiful. And you also, Zareth. Oh, sharp. Ha, you're back quickly. Galen ran up the hunting party in a panic looking for Yungril. The chieftain had me escort him back. Since he didn't order me to return, I've chosen not to. I much prefer your company. I feel the same.
Harn and Zareth match each other in charm, but I fear the same for their slyness. I'm not sure if either are sincere.
Fair point. Why did you tell Galen about his brother? Stop that. Stop what? Thinking up a lie, scheming a way to try to use your answer to your benefit. You know I can see through all of that, right?
Damn, Kerl's more perceptive than most elves I know, but he can phantom the depths of Saren's cunning. My master turns every disadvantage into an advantage.
How did I end up with such a wise orc? I would assume it's your preference, but I mean what I said. Stop scheming. I want to be invested in this, whatever we have between us. That will forever happen. That will never happen if I think you're trying to manipulate me.
Oh dear.
Thank you. I needed to hear that. It's not that I intended on tricking you. We want the same things. No conniving is necessary.
I don't know if it's true or if it's part of Zarek's scheme.
It's more the force of a habit. The elf court is a matter of elaborate dance and schemes. Each elf vies for status, while artificially crushing those in their way.
Now he's being honest. Could this orc really strip away all of Zarek's subterfuge?
As the stepson nephew of a duke and a former prince, I suffered from the attention of psychopaths. What psychopaths? Wait, I need to Google this word. Because guys, in case you noticed, I am not a native English speaker. And I yearn to learn. So whenever I come up with a word I don't know, oh my god, typing is hard. Psychopaths. Oh my god, there's literally no translation for it. Psychopath in Hebrew, meaning a person who acts obsequiously towards someone important in order to gain advantage. What is an example of a psychopath? Someone who praises powerful or rich people in a way that is not sincere, usually in order to get some advantage from them. The Prime Minister is surrounded by psychopaths. See psychopathic. Fewer examples. Oh, that's interesting. I'm gonna use it. Now my husband is always like the Mr. Big words in English. So now I have a word on leverage with him. Guys, I am extending my vocabulary as a result of gay erotica novels. And the writing here, top chef. I just want to say I really, really love the writing here. I know it's a bit of. I know that for you regular viewers, you usually are used to more like a small, like less text heavy. But I'm having fun, and I hope you're able to have fun with all the heavy reading. But the plot is progressing at a quick pace, so let's wait till things happen. I suffered from the attention of psychopaths. No one was honest about their feelings. Every word spoken to me was a calculated gamble towards their own ends. How repulsive. I never thought of that side of it. I want sophistication and luxury, but not deceit. One thing I'll say for us orcs, we play no such games. How true. It is refreshing to see the reality that exists outside of court. Almost jarring. People saying what they mean. Uncanny.
Zarek has convinced me he's sincere now. I love it when I see him like that.
Then why continue that deviousness with me? As I said, it wasn't deliberate. I've breathed poison as long as my lungs are unused to fresh air.
So well put. That's exactly what this orc camp is. Coming up for fresh air after being mired so long by pollution.
If you knew it was poisonous, why take so long to escape it? Surely an elf like you had options. I suppose, but miserable people seek poison as well as spread it. That's the state I was in. Wow! Miserable people seek poison as well as to spread it. This game is giving me wisdom pearls, and I'm in it. Because of your father's execution. I had no outlet for the pain that caused me, so I just brought pain to others. I was cruel.
Regardless of the reason why he's decided to admit this, I know he speaks the truth. I've seen it all while at his side. Oh, Zareth, hearing you speak this truth, it makes me want to cry.
Don't be cruel to me, Zareth. I've suffered traumas that might well rival your own. I've my own walls built for protection, just as you have. So I may seem resilient, but when I love with passion. I give the whole of my heart. Dude, it's been 2 days. It's a bit too early for love.
Now I know Karen is being sincere. I can't help but see this as a progress between them.
I wasn't going to admit that, at least not this soon. But fine, you may as well know. Perhaps we are the same in many ways, and yet you remind me so much of my uncle. What?
Zareth is so used to the debauchery at court, he sometimes forgets how normal people feel about incest and other such things.
Wait, did we hook up with our uncle? He could have uttered those same words just now. Maybe. This is why I've grown at ease with you so quickly. I hope you don't see me as an uncle. Ooh, I hope he does see you as an uncle. Step uncle. Not at all.
I thought he was more father than uncle to you, stepfather though he was.
Shh. Well, as much as I'd love to continue this heartfelt confession, answer my question about spilling the beans to Galen. The truth, if you please. Alright. The truth is, I thought it would make him leave. I wanted him to run home in tantrum and pester me no longer. Because he knows you're his father's enemy, and that you'll succeed where he failed. Precisely. He'll do anything in his power to ensure I never get my treaty. Yes, especially now. How can he face his mother after what he's done with his brother? For the record, Galen doesn't know his mother. She's locked in a tower. She's been since Tromenkel kidnapped her. Kidnapped? What? If we're to be true allies with no subterfuge, then you need to know everything. I trust you won't share it with anyone beyond this tent. I won't betray your trust. Am I a fool to believe him so soon?
No, I believe him too. I hope this will teach Zareth how far a little honesty can take him.
Celeste didn't leave Dragonoth and abandon their son. Tromekel kidnapped her. She would have never stayed with him by choice. Why haven't you told Dragon that? You could have your treaty right now. Dragath won't believe me. I haven't yet earned his trust. He can't see the truth past the red haze of his anger. I need your help to dissipate it. I see. Right, you need an advocate. Very well, you've been honest with me. Let me return the favor. I might not have been your ideal choice for an ally. Dragoth and I, we have a history. Or rather, he has a history with my father. Your father? This was the trauma I mentioned before. Father was the shaman before me, and well, I'll just be frank. He's the one who cast the spell of indestructibility on the goblin's armor. What? Ooh, the plot thickens! Before we lived in these woods, we lived in the Wrath Cliff. Before we lived there, we had a city. A grand city.
A grand orc city! I wonder what it was like. We became rapt as we listened to Kran's history.
Back when we traded with the goblins, my father was as much a merchant as he was a wizard and a shaman. He learned from the goblins, accumulated wealth from his dealing with them. Something about him, perhaps his human half, made him crave the knowledge and luxuries the goblin had access to. Wait, his father is half human? That's weird. He doesn't look half human. Dragoth accused my father of being more loyal to the goblins than to his orc brethren. That accusation carried little weight until he became chieftain. Then Dragoth wanted us to return to the ways of the old, battling our enemies, crafting weapons, mining ores. My father was repulsed. He challenged Dragoth openly, a most unwise act against a new chieftain, keen to prove his might, but still. Father said we no longer had to live like primitive barbarians. We had a city of wealth and commerce. We should strive to be more like the humans and elves. Yikes.
Yikes!
Dragoth revoked his title. Father dropped from shaman and second in command of the tribe to a Father dropped from shaman and second in command of the tribe to a lowly wretched guard, and Dragoth made certain that he took his turns as watch.
He could have suffered much worse than that.
I sense there's more to come. That's when Father came to tell me and my mother the good news. We were leaving the Orc tribe. We'd reside with the Goblin City instead. Mother refused, and I agreed with her. Why would we ever abandon our own people to be foreigners among such rabble? We had a fine city that promised a good future for me, so Father left without us.
How old were you?
Only 15.
And there it is, abandoned by his father as a youth.
That's not it. Now that I recognize pain in death of his gaze, I know he suffered more. A kindred tragedy.
Older than you when you lost your father, Zareth, but no less heart-rending.
Indeed. Yes, you know what it's like to lose a father. My father adored me. He was kind, loving, the best I could have ever hoped for. My father was ambitious, but there was no doubt he loved me. When I made him proud, there could be no greater triumph for me. I believed he meant to come back for us. He was being rash due to his frustration and his anger at my mother. But the day after he left, the goblin raided. They got past our gates because we didn't consider them enemies. We traded with them for decades. Once inside, they attacked. The pillage, they killed my mother. Ooh.
You were right.
Father admitted he'd cast the spell on the goblin's armor to make it invincible. He howled this in anguish as I cradled her dead body. He wailed again and again about how he never thought they'd betray us, how it was just a transaction, just a way to get the money he needed. He never thought they'd attack us, their greatest allies, but goblins are without scruples.
So true! Orcs have far more honor!
He cried so loudly, others heard of what he's done, but by the time it got back to Dragoth, Father had already fled from the city. I refused to run with him. I was paralyzed with grief, stricken with anger. All I knew is that I lost my mother. I didn't consider that I was about to lose my father as well. You're twice my tragedy. My mother still lives. I stayed with mother's body. If I was to be executed for this crime, so be it.
How could they?
But the others took pity on me. They knew I had no part in my father's betrayal. After that, the goblins continued raiding us. We couldn't breach their armors. We couldn't tear it off them. They became our worst nightmares. I had no idea. Oh yes, breaking my father's spell on their armor, you did something tremendous for us.
Wow.
Eventually, we had to flee to the Wreath Cliffs just to escape their reign of terror. Our city was left in ruins. Damn.
The air is electrified with the wake of the history. He bared his soul, and I knew Zeret was moved by it. I'm more encouraged than ever that there could be a true connection between them.
Please let there be a true connection. Their sex was so intense. My father chose his own profit before the well-being of the tribe. It cost me my mother. That's the only reason I wasn't exiled or executed. Instead, I've attained the status of shaman myself. Father had educated me well before this fall. Dragoth could not deny my greatest wisdom. He knew I'd help him lead well. But he still sees my father in me. Not just the treasury, but his attitude, and he will never fully trust or forgive me. Hasn't he? He gave you such a high rank. He would have been a fool not to, and Dragoth is no fool. I'm a damn good shaman. And I'm the wisest of the orcs. My father was once the wisest also. Dragoth knows I'm smarter than him. A shaman must be wise. True, but Dragoth think I look down on him, and he won't tolerate that from the son of the man who betrayed us to the goblins. If he senses that you look down on him, then it must be true. I respect Dragoth as a mighty leader. I don't blame him for demoting my father. He acted the way that a good chieftain would. But he's a brute. Just like near everyone in this tribe. I want us to live in a grand city again. He'd be happy to scrap by in the muck forever. How can I not look down on him? But surely he saw that the goblins would just destroy your city once more. You had no way to fight them until I arrived. True enough, but were we to just give up, settle for an existence of dirt and misery rather than ever trying to rebuild? I don't know. Things are different now. Yes, they are. Dragoth can make no more excuses. Stop that. It does you no good to defy him, especially given your history. Let him decide what your tribe should do, as it is only right. Ah, how well I know this. Just today I was a hair's breadth from getting my head knocked off. Stop looking down on him. It's your king's fault you lost your city in the first place. Oh god, we are throwing some harsh realities. Believe me, I know. I've carried that burden my whole life. I wish
Zeret would hold back. As much as we need Harn the Dragon's good grace now, it doesn't serve us to admonish him.
So, learn your place. It's a place beneath your chieftain. Please, I'm relying on your help. Still? I can imagine you had an inkling of what happened before. You don't want to run to Corden's tent instead? I chose you. Your wisdom still makes you the best choice, even with the history.
So true! Why settle for a common brute when you can have one as princely as yourself?
Now help me not to regret my decision. I'm motivated. How should I proceed? Give me an outsider's perspective on this. What would your Uncle Rendon do? What would your Uncle Rendon do? Rendon? You're asking what would my uncle do to prove his loyalty to someone he served? Because the stakes are high, and he must gain this trust. Rendon would do anything for me, whatever it took. What will it take? Sucking his cock. Letting him fuck you. Accepting humiliation in front of everybody for his sake. Alright. Never mind your Uncle Rendon then. Dragoth doesn't want to have sex with me, and I don't fancy being humiliated. Very well. Your tribe needs meat. Let me open a portal to summon some large beasts for your hunt. You could do this? Have you any Moldavits with you? What? Moldavit crystal. You need it to conjure a portal, wouldn't you?
A crystal?
I use no crystals. My word. Moldavites? I've never heard of it. What does it do?
Ha! The great wizard Zereth, asking another mage for tips.
Hush. Hush. Never mind. I don't know how dragons would take your gift. He might think it's an insult against our hunting abilities. Ooh. Guys. We have two options. Okay, I'm saving. And they're not simple options. Help me. Help me make the decision. Okay. If we ask for his permission, it would seem as he's trying to appease him, and it would put him in his good favor. But if we have Harn say that he forced me, it kind of makes him look like a big shot, which doesn't reflect good against the chieftain. So let's ask for his permission. I think that's the right thing to do. The first, yeah, thank you, Thunder God. I can always trust on your input and your... The woods are exhausted of game, is it not so? Therefore, you wish for me to conjure you some help. You wish for me to conjure you some to help the tribes. I could have you summon a manicure, not a manicure. I could have you summon a manticore, something that huge and dangerous would be hard for him to decline. Asking for his leave would show him the difference he's due, the diffidence he's due. You've convinced me. Come with me to the hunting grounds. You're welcome. Oh, you brought another elf back with you. By the chieftain, grant me permission to have this elf conjure a manticore for us. He claimed to have the magic to do so. A manticore? What the fuck is a manticore? Is this a real thing? Hold on, I need to Google this. Is this a real thing? A manticore. Oh fuck me. A manticore, it's beautiful. It's a lion with wings. Y'all, we're about to see a lion with wings. I want to see a lion with wings. Yes, my chieftain, a worthy challenge for our men, and big enough to give us meat until winter. Think of how strong our troops will be by the solstice when they're all well fed. This elf can just conjure a beast from the air? Manticores also have human face. Ooh, really? This doesn't seem to... Oh my god, yes! Oh, in the middle... Oh, this is creepy. I'm putting it in the Discord. Oh, this is unappealing. I'll show you in the general chat. Sexy! Should I romance a manticore later? I could romance a manticore. It flies and it has a scorpion's tail. Ugh. Oh yeah, Eosimo, first time chatter. Good having you on our stream, Yair. How have you been? And welcome to the chat. In case you haven't noticed, we are playing Orc Covenant, a gay bar game in which we are an elf sent to broker a peace treaty between an evil king and an evil elf king and a herd of horny orcs, and it's going pretty well. It's like a Game of Thrones if they did double penetration to each other all the time. Yes. I'm glad to hear that you're all good. Welcome to the stream. Tell us a bit about yourselves. Age, gender, sex, position. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Whatever little piece of information you want to share about yourself, feel free. Otherwise, forever hold your tongue. And we are continuing. I wouldn't conjure the beast. I would open a gate that would bring it from another realm. Huh. It is a worthy and mighty beast. Summon it. There it is! Everyone come back! Slay the beast! A manticore! A manticore! It's huge! You've done well, shaman. Thank you, my chieftain. I just want credit for the fact that I just voice narrated 5 different characters in 20 seconds, and I was able to give a separate voice to each of them. Spare its neck! Watch for its claws! Here, have this steak. It's your conjuring that brought it. Smells delicious. Yes, far better than the beast itself, and with food for a month. Dragot must appreciated that. I should hope so. Today was a good day for the tribe. I'm glad. You shouldn't be starving. Then open the gates of Zellerwind. We'll do just fine there. Yair just turned 40 yesterday. Him, digital nomad. What does it mean, digital? I know what a nomad is. I know what digital is. I don't know what the combination of both of them together is. A digital nomad, it means that you're not loyal to Twitch, YouTube, you don't have any social media. You should be a dungeon master. We also need a voice, different NPCs. I'm down. You know, I used to do D&D as a kid. Believe it or not, I used to be a very good DM and also a very good player. Applause. Thank you, Aton. Thank you. By the way, Yair, this is a giveaway stream. In case you want to participate in the raffle, I'm handing out 2 copies of Hunky City. In order to participate, I don't know if you played Hunky City or not, but if you want to participate, I can add your name to the raffle. I will be announcing the winners on a stream on the day after Christmas, December 26th. Then open the gates to Zellerwind. We'll do just fine there. As soon as I know you won't destroy my kingdom, you're in. Your kingdom? You want to reclaim your father's throne? And avenge his murder? Yes? I know the last bit. Lol, digital nomad is a nomad that works online. Oh! Oh! Oh, it's my dream to become a digital nomad. Right now, I'm a digital going mad. So wait, yeah, here I'm adding you to the list. What's your user? Yeah, here Simo. That's your user. Okay, awesome. You've been added. May the luck be ever in your favor. And all the rest watching the stream are getting salty now because another name means less chances for them. But don't worry. If we'll get enough names, I'll even give 3 copies instead of 2. If I get hit with the spirit of giving. Depends how Christmas goes.
I sense no malice in Karn's voice. He's pragmatic enough to understand Xerath has a lofty goals.
You know not all. Father, he was beheaded by Trumkel right in front of me. Good gods! No wonder you were miserable. Miserable and full of fury. And that became the poison you spoke of. It festered for too long.
So true. The call from the Trumkel to rescue his son was actually a blessing. No matter what happened, Xerath couldn't have continued to living as he did.
I know this well too. Yes, you must. I lost my father to a madman, but you? I lost both my parents because of my father. How did you endure? Not well. For 3 years my sorrow manifested as anger. I had a chip on my shoulder and I begged any orc I came across to knock it. My studies ended. I ceased participating in magic. Even Dragath said it was a pity that my potential had been wasted. I suppose I'm lucky. Having an enemy and a mission made me strive for success. I was being of rage. Except when I was alone in my tent, holding the things my mother once cherished. Then I'd let the pain grip me, the tears flow. By God, Xerath, my grief was so potent I was afraid to uncork it. Guys, I think I'm starting to fall in love with Harn. He's such... Oh my god. Oh my god. He's the whole package. He is the freaking whole package. Kern, take me! Take me, Kern! That is truly something I can relate to.
You are 2 sides of the same coin.
But you must have continued your studies and magic practices eventually. You're living that potential Dragonaut saw in you. What changed? I'll tell you eventually. I'm tempted to do so now, but I force myself to hold back. Our trust must be absolute for you to know what happened. As you wish.
Damn, he has me so curious now.
All in good times. I can't imagine him not coming to trust me.
So true.
you cocky motherfucker.
And just an hour before he was questioning Xerath's every pause.
Tell me something. Why didn't you challenge Trumkel before now? Surely with your magic. Trumkel has invested in spells of protection ever since he learned I was a wizard. Not even Lagra's fire can harm him. What I need is an army. What about summoning one? Those attempts didn't go well. I won't try again. You summon demons. What happened? It depends on which attempt I tell you about. One time, Lagra had to save my life by nearly sacrificing her own to battle it back.
It's difficult to remember.
Not my Lagra.
Yes, poor me, alas.
Another time, the demons infested my uncle's manor and haunted all who dwelled there. It was a plague that took years to remedy. Ugh. Few times I thought I had control of my army, only to have chaos unfold before I could lead them out of the manor courtyard. Lagor saved me once again. Sweet creature.
I am!
But the worst? That was my final attempt. I tried to possess a mighty demon. The demon possessed me instead. That was the worst. For more than a year I was enslaved by the cruelest, the most insidious master you could imagine. I can't even utter his name without trauma. That does sound dreadful, and I'm sure pretty erotic if we'll ever explore it in a flashback. Perhaps you were too ambitious. Demon can be obedient, the lesser ones, the ones who work for death rather than Exenius himself. You convinced them to help you through a bargain rather than forcing them. You know something about summoning demons?
No, not this! Not again! How many times do I nearly have to die saving him before he finally gives up on his demon army?
Certainly. Oh my god, Larga is starting to sound like Jennifer Lopez.
Don't be fooled by all my money! I still like to eat taco, honey! Taco, taco, burrito, burrito! Taco, taco, burrito, burrito!
I'm in a nostalgic mood for South Park. Certainly, but I've never had the need for an army. You must tell me all you know.
Please don't!
Perhaps later. Your steak is getting cold. Very well, I'll try to be patient.
Gah! You're never patient!
Will you eat with me? Of course, I even have silverware. Luxurious. I do love having you dwell in my tent. I could see this becoming my norm.
I'm thrilled with the change of subject. I always want to beg Harn in private to never bring up summoning demons again.
I find it gratifying also.
You do! The chemistry between you two is electric.
Don't get carried away.
Are you chiding me or yourself? Admit it, you're already smitten with this wave orc.
I'm committed to my mission. Nothing else can matter.
Liar!
Whoa, censor bar. Sorry.
Lying in his strong arm. So blissful.
And once again, all the non-censored pictures, you can find them on the Discord. The link to the Discord is in the description. You can join, ask to be included in the not safe for work corner, and I'll approve you, assuming you're over the fine age of 18. Alright? Don't go fucking around with that. Also, if you like what you're watching, please consider following us on Twitch, following us on YouTube, subscribing, and also giving a thumbs up to that video. Just clicking that little thumb up icon. It really helps with the algorithm and helps with the exposure and makes me a happy horny capybara. Back to our little sex session.
Lying in his strong arms, so blissful.
Stop that, you.
You've never been this open in court. Affection, sincerity, these were things you dared not reveal, things that I once doubted even existed within you. Now you're finally free to fall in love. It's glorious to see.
The only thing I love is a good old cock.
Who are you trying to convince? He rivals your intellect. He's the perfect orc for you. Can you imagine? He's wiser and more charming than most elves, even you.
No one matches me.
I say he's your match, and it's wonderful.
Hush, you sentimental dragon. Those muscles, I know. Listen, oh my god. We already agreed that Kern is the full package. Who is this? Who is this? Hold on, let me take a screen grab. I'm very curious. Oh, that's our uncle! Bob's our uncle. Oh my god, we had sex with our uncle? Why am I not surprised that nothing is off limit in this game? No judgment. No judgment. I think this deserves a little Terrence and Phillip. Shut your fucking face, Uncle Fucker. You're a boner fucking Uncle Fucker. You're an Uncle Fucker. You say you fucked your uncle yesterday. So, just so that you know, this is our uncle. What do we think of our uncle? Definitely less huskier than Kern. But still, Uncle Rendon has Uncle Randan has got it going on. Yes. Alright, yeah, we can keep it. How should we dub him? He's an aging hippie. Oh, there you are, lustrous whelp. Can you even walk after last night? Uncle, but you're not here. You're back in the manor. Look around, lad. You're here too. Here, but I can't be. I went to the orcs. I will make them my enemy. I will make them my army, just like I tried to do with demons, but with orcs. Yes, yes, don't fret. This is just a dream, that's all. You probably want to keep the censored square at the bottom. Oh, you think? Wait, you think something's coming up? Okay, I'm gonna pump that up. Oh, how strange to know that I'm dreaming. And this was after that orgy, the second one in my debut. When I was sensing it was all just a diversion. You needed a diversion, just as you needed me, the new fodder to replace the one you lost. Yes, you're a good fodder. But why do you dream of me now, and like this? Well, this orc, who reminds me of you. He's smart, handsome, a bit older than me. Sometimes he's... Sorry. Sometimes he sounds just like you, except deeper and more grovelly. Naughty boy, you'd sleep with someone just like me? You made me unashamed through our threesomes, foursomes, and orgies, and when you admired my naked body, saying, if only you weren't my nephew. Okay! Uncle and us are playing tag team. I respect a little family bondaging activity. You go, Zeret. I felt a joyful thrill rather than distress or disgust. I thought, how nice to have family as perverse as I. Such was our bond, unique, more familiar than most families, and though we never truly indulged that familiarity, a bit of illicit groping in the heat of our shared lust. I'm sure we could have fucked without sacrificing our bond. No, uncle, I needed a fodder, not another frivolous indulgence. With you I had also a friend. You lifted me up when I was at my lowest. You still need me now, my strength, my comfort. Help me to convince the orc to fight for me, destroy Trumacle, return my throne. You ask for so much, but none of it matters, not really. I must become king. Isn't that what you groomed me for, all my youth, all these tutors, these languages? Indeed, we educated you well, yet you still focus on what doesn't matter. What? Of course this matters. It's what I strove for my entire life, to avenge my father. You strove for the wrong things in your whole life, and you're still wrong. But you're close. You never thought I should pursue my revenge. This is what you always say. Tut tut, I do know better than you, dear boy. I always have. That's why you keep seeking me, even in the form of an orc. I have the answers. I know what you should truly strive for. What can matter more than avenging my father? He killed him, uncle, right before me. You'll never really see what's really important if you keep focusing on your anger. What is it? Tell me. You know what it is, my sweet nephew. If you can't see it, then all you have is your revenge. That's all I need. No, you need something else. What? What? Why don't you ask me? I'm right beside you. That's strange. Oh? Oh? We woke up with the orc in the other side. Okay. It was just a dream.
What dream?
Never mind. Oh. Guys, this game knows how to deliver erotica and good dialogue. I am very happy right now. I'm a happy camper. It is taking its toll on my beautiful voice, so I don't know how long I can continue, but we'll find the next good exit point and we'll call it there. Shall we go over your schedule, my king? Yes, my dear, go ahead. The human merchants from the east are here. They've many gifts for you. What is this? Lovely. And after that, a banquet in your honor. A dozen peacocks have been roasted, along with a pheasant, game, and a crab. I do love seafood. After that, the elf acrobat will perform. Splendid. Then, this evening, those same acrobats shall fill your chamber to show you how best to use their flexibility. How many? A dozen in their troops. Seem indulgent? Would you prefer to only have me tonight, my king? My king? Whew. Oh, no. Harn. Oh, that was Harn's dream. Guys, Harn is feeling for us. He likes to like us. He thinks we're sexy. Hi, Poppy. I brought you a fine steak. Finally, I need to speak to you and to the manager. It's urgent. What is it? Did someone hurt you? No. Well, yes, but no. Which is it? Who is your mother, Yungril? You know she is. An elf witch who abandoned me when I was a toddler? She was a witch? Oh, thank God. It couldn't be her. What's this all about? Never mind. Just some nonsense. I don't want to think about it another moment. I knew you'd set me right. Is this from Zeret's horse? Oh? Oh, no. We took down a manicure. Wow. So there was some game left. See? There's a future for this camp after all. A future for us. Nope. Zeret summoned it. What? He's a wizard. He summoned the manicure. Doesn't matter. Meat is meat, and it was a fierce beast too. He destroyed the goblins. He feeds the tribes. Don't you see what he's doing? It's all to get in your father's good graces. Probably, but it doesn't work. That's what you think. You don't realize how cunning he is. I don't care, and neither does father. We'll never trust another elf. Swear to me you won't let him get his treaty. I already swore. Don't start with this again, Floppy, damn it. Swear again. Swear 50 times. Do it now. Can you be more insufferable? You little bitch. And now you call me a bitch. Stop it. I was trying to have a nice evening with you. I brought this big steak and everything. Would you stop fussing, please? I'm sorry, but Zeret is the one who vexed me too, so... Yeah? You want me to knock his lights out? Would you? Of course, lover. You know I'd do anything for you. Yes, I know. You're so good to me. Better than what I deserve. Don't say that. We're both being fucked over by our parents. Me by my mother and father who won't even let me become chieftain. You by the buffoon of a father who's humiliated you countless times and sent you on this suicidal quest. So many foolish quests. This is but the most dangerous. That's why we're meant for each other. We've both suffered. We deserve this solace we've found now. Yes, exactly. You know just the right things to say to me. We deserve each other, and Galina made it come true. We deserve to be with our soulmates. God, I love you so fucking much. I didn't think I could love. I thought I was worthless, stupid. That's what the papers would write about me. I'm so smart, but they all think I'm as dumb as him. Fuck him. I thought he ruined me, ruined my life, but you showed me how much I could open my heart to someone. It's weird how perfect we are for each other. Do you ever think about that? Don't call it weird. It's not weird. It's sweet and natural. Yeah? Oh. Let me take a screen grab. Are they a cute couple? Are they honest with each other? I can't tell. I don't trust this Callan thing. I think he's playing Yungril for a fool. Let's have dinner and then fuck. Oh, yes. Oh, scheiße. I didn't think they'll take it quite literally. Quite this literally. Sorry, guys. Oh, okay. Note to self, every time they talk about they will so I will need to be quicker with the sensor bar. Sorry about that. And speaking of censor bar, let's take a picture for the Discord. Once again, all the non-censored pictures can be found in the Discord channel. Have fun searching for it. It's in the description. Oh, this is just what I needed today. I absolutely love your Oh, really? Yeah? What had you so worked up anyway? Oh, just like that. I'm getting close. Yungril, fucking Sarah said you were my brother. Huh, what a liar. Elton, your virgin eyes. I know. We'll try to keep your virgin eyes better protected till next time. But God, the drawings here are fantastic, I just want to say. Oh, what a liar. Almost. I can't hold back. Distract me. Keep me on this beautiful precipice. If you were my brother, you'd be the Prince of Zellerwind. Oh. What? What did you... Oh. And he got the money shot, which I am also screen grabbing. Fuck yeah, take it. What did you say? Yes, he just realized that they are brothers. I have a collection of crystals I could show you. Would you like that? And guys, crystals or Degroth? Which do we fancy more? Also, I need to take a quick pee break. Be right back. Ooh. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Thank you for holding on the line. I'm gonna eat some dates here. I love dates. So what do we think? Do we study magic together? Crystals, or do We pressure him. No, I want to spend time with Harn. I'm in love with Harn now. Hold on. Daddy, I'm in love with a cream and orc. Magnificent. The only other interested in crystals are Curden and Rook, and we've shared our connection with each other far more times than I can count. I collected them when we resided in the Wraith Cliff. Such a desolated place, how could you survive there? We had to go somewhere too desolate and remote to escape the goblins. It was hell. Ever been so thirsty your tongue swells? Oh. The goblins are no longer formidable. You could return to your city now. Return to what? There's nothing left. Karn. Karn! Come in, my chieftain. So it's true. You've claimed this one. Did you want him? I'll suffer the company of no elf. What I wish to know is why you chose him.
He's suspicious of him.
I cannot allow that. Great chieftain. I chose him because he's a sexy packet of elf meat. I didn't get my fill of him during the gauntlet, and since no one else claimed him, you're welcome to keep him, so long as you won't abide his schemes. Let us go for a walk, my chieftain. Stay here, elf.
He's going to tell Dragoth that he has schemes of his own.
Yes, but it's just a show. But that is just a show to throw off his suspicious. Or is he really scheming against me? You think so? No, he wouldn't have been so obvious in front of me if it were so. He's just keeping in Dragon's good grace.
Of course, you're right.
He handled his suspicious expertly. I chose well. Let's see. Harn, please don't fuck us, okay? This is very important. I mean, you can fuck us, but don't fuck with us. What do you think? Is he going to betray our trust or not? Let's see. I have my own schemes, mighty chieftain. Such as getting us into the wall of Zellerwind by the winter's solace. If any of us could trick that elf, it's you. But I know not your motives. Don't you? I want our tribes in that city more than anyone. True. They'll bring us there any way you can, even as groveling subjects of an elf king. I have never groveled, my chieftain. No. You will scheme to get perks for yourself and disregard the rest of us. How could you doubt my loyalty? I am not my father, mighty chieftain. Then do not act like him. He was enamored with luxury as well, so much that it brought the rest of us to ruin. I've never forgotten that. I can't forget it. I lost more than any of us. That's the only reason you stand at my side. I wish to remain there. There is no better place for me. I'm an orc above all else. A cunning orc who can do us damage. Or a cunning orc who can bring us victory. Prove to me that you'll bring us all victory, not just yourself. I can do nothing if you don't have your trust. Exactly. I take it that conversation didn't go well. Interesting. So allegedly Harn is sent to get us to open the gates to Zellerwind. Okay. He doesn't trust me. He thinks I'll scheme for my own gain and leave the tribe behind. Damn. He thinks you're your father to the last.
Isn't he, though? He wants the same things his father did and has the same attitude towards Dragoth.
What's the truth, Zareth? What happened to the tribe if you get your treaty? You'll dwell in Zellerwind as our equals. You'll partake in all the bounty our city has to offer. I would think he'd like that, except he hates... I think he liked that, except he hates elves. Because he's misinformed about past events. Once he reunites with Celeste and knows she will never wishes to leave him, all his hatred for my kind will be gone. Yes, he is ignorant in a myriad of ways. About the past, about what the tribe's future should be, and about you and your motives in the present. Can it be fixed? In time. He's not a fool. Eventually he'll understand that several hundred orcs can't possibly conquer and rule more than 1,000,000 elves. There must be a compromise. Crystal! Aphrodite Revel, how are you? Welcome to the stream. What do you mean by Crystal? Am I getting this message in delay? Is the stream in delay? Hold on, let me open YouTube just to see that we're not delayed. No, we're not delayed. We're not delayed, we're good. Ugh. Then I won't let this trouble me. I have you as an ally. Of course we'll succeed.
Indeed, Zarek playing chess while Dragot plays checkers.
I love this phrasing. We can't push things with him any further today. No, and I don't want to think about it anymore. He so vexes me. Vexes, that's another word that I want to translate. What vexes mean? He vexes me. When someone vexes someone, it means that he teases his mind. Vexes. I could have derived it, but yeah. He vexes me. Alright. Show me your crystals, Harn. Your crystals. Yes, I refuse to let him spoil my time with you. Make him angry and annoyed. You see, guys, I am shocked. I am in awe that a porn game helps me improve my vocabulary as a non-native English speaker. That is insane to me. It makes me think really highly of this game. Your presence is a treat, after all, and I intend to partake. No, wait. Censor bar. I mean, yes, but censor bar. Ooh, okay. Before that, we have two options. Yes, such beautiful gems, tell me about each one. Or, yes, show me the crystals for summoning demons. Are we going down the ambitious route? Or the let me play with your gems route? Of course we'll go with the romantic route. And I don't know if it means it's the euphemism for sex, so I'm putting the censor bar just to be on the safe side. With pleasure. Here's my first case. They're carved and polished. Of course, if we can craft great weapons, of course we can shine a few stones. I swear I can feel the magic. I never realized how potent crystals could be. These ones are especially potent. The dividers keep the stones from blending their magic or neutralizing each other. Blended magic? Neutralizing? I adore watching you respond. It's like I'm seeing my collections through fresh eyes. Yes, my dear. You can combine crystals to make magic receipts. You can also carry crystals to neutralize those of your enemies. It's an entirely new facet of magic. How could I have known so little? I ask the same. It's frightening how powerful you are without even one crystal to aid you. Starts with the top left. Let's sit on the bed together. Okay. This is going to turn into a crystal session. You're enchanted! Of course I would be. I'm learning new magic. Harn! Yungril? Oh, shit is gonna go down! There he is! Yes, and he's with me now. You have your own elf. I don't want to claim him. Let me by. What? Why? What do you want with him? He's driving Fluffy to ruins. He's playing mind games with him. And the other shoe dropped. I wonder how long it would take. Stop. He still doesn't know the truth.
Is he about to learn? Be cautious, Zareth.
What did you say to Fluffy, Zareth?
He's leaving it up to us.
His name isn't Fluffy. It's Galen. Prince Galen. Well, there he is. His father sent me here to rescue him. You lying piece of shit! Control yourself, Yungril. He's telling the truth. Ooh. Look at that magic. Look at Daddy Harn pumping that crystal. I'm getting a bit turned on. Fof is your brother, Galen. No, he can't be. Ask him what his name really is. You're both liars. No one knows who he is, Yungril. You can be relieved about that at least. That's a fucking lie. That was regrettable. I assume you still didn't want him to know. It's my fault. I should have never told the truth to Galen. I was rash.
Your fatal flaw, as always.
He'll curse him once he accepts the truth. Galen will just be another elf who betrayed him. Perhaps not. Let's wait and see. And if this ruins any chance for your treaty, there will always be a chance. I hope you're right. I doubt Yungril is going to run to his father. He'll probably want to keep this secret. If he does, we could use this to our advantage. My thoughts as well, but can we put it aside? I'm so eager to learn about your crystals. Wait. Of course, my dear. Let's get back to it. The simplest is the white quartz. It does nothing on its own, but when combined with other stones, it amplifies their effect. Really? If the other stone is also some kind of quartz, it can double its power. My word, what if you bring several of them? 1 stone, 10 stones, it doesn't matter. They don't have a cumulative effect. So, you should always have one with you. No, you don't want to amplify the most potent crystals. That could be dangerous. Truly. Your excitement warms my soul. It's like I'm seeing my collection through new eyes. It is a gorgeous collection. My pride and joy. Who taught you, Kern? My father. He taught you well then, at such a young age. Yeah, right, he taught me in my youth. Ooh! If I hold this crystal by your face, it brings out the ember in your eyes. By Syphilis, you're a beautiful elf. And you're a handsome orc. Oh, guys, I am loving this romance. Zareth, if you're playing with me, I'll never forgive you. Or myself. Oh! I'm not playing any games with you. And it terrifies me.
My heart begins to race. Can it be true? I so want to believe him.
Don't be scared of love. I have other priorities. They're not worth it if they cost you everything. How do you... Now you even sound like my uncle. You don't understand. Neither did he. I do. That's why I hope we can succeed. And both get what we want most of all. Me, my throne and revenge. And you, the luxury you deserve. That might no longer be what I want most of all. Aww.
Oh my.
Let's continue. This is... Oh my god, guys, I wanted another sex scene. I admit we did get like 8 different scenes of them, but we can see it in different places. This... what the fuck? This is a stone of passion. I have several of them pierced into my cock. What did they do? Feel amazing for one. Both for me and my partner. They're also good for love spells. Don't worry, I'd never cast one on you.
He doesn't need to.
Aw, we're not having sex. Damn it. What now? What can we do? I don't know. I don't want to go home. You're not going anywhere. But I can't stay. I can't bear for you to leave. Really? I still love you. I'll always love you. I don't want to live without you. I was so happy here. I was happy too. You know, incest is only an abomination because of how it hurts offsprings. We can't have children. It shouldn't matter with us. Fair point. Glenn, after all, it's not as though we grew up as brothers. Galen, why can't we stay together? The tribe will never accept it. Your kingdom will never accept it. But they don't know. Except Zareth will tell them. He hates me and my father. He'll do it to hurt me. Zareth wants his fucking treaty. You can't let him succeed. Damn it, Galen. That shit doesn't matter now. We could lose each other. That's only because they have this secret to hold over us. If we could find something to hold over them, then they'd be powerless to hurt us. Come now, Yungril. You can't give in to Zareth. You can't let him win. I would for you. But I don't want him to win either, especially not now. If there's a treaty, if the Orc tribe goes to Zellerwind, there's no hope of us being together. You're right. Everyone would find out the truth. The tribe would want you killed along with your father. We have to stop Zareth and take the upper hand back from him and Harn. How? There's no secret it could have that's as terrible as ours? Unless Zareth and Harn are scheming against the tribe. They seem pretty close, you know. Harn wouldn't let me punch him. Zareth could have seduced Harn, right? And he'll get Harn to do his bidding to get what he wants, then fuck over the rest of the tribe. But we have no proof. Let me get you your proof. I'll stalk them, eavesdrop on them. Yeah, do that. You're good at sneaking around. I can find out something that would ruin them. We're just victims of love we didn't know was illicit. They schemed to destroy our very tribe. Yeah, probably. What is it? I know it's fucked up, but knowing you're my brother, it kinda makes me love you more. What? I mean, I know there was something huge between us. I thought it was like cosmic destiny or some shit, but that's all meaningless. You and I really are connected. Well, we're part of each other. I thought the only family I ever had was my father, and he's terrible. Don't you see how this locks us together? Even if we went nuts and tried to end things that already happened, it would always be between us. And staying together means we have to fight for each other, fight for our love, a love the whole rest of the world is against. I have to admit, it's a bit weird for me that orcs would talk so freely of love. Ironically, it looks like the orcs in this game are more invested in their feelings than the elves, which is interesting. Husband and wife become family when they marry. We're already family, but it could ruin us. It's worth the risk. First, you must make sure Zareth and Harn don't expose us. Yeah, Harn has no reason to want to hurt me, but you and Zareth? I need to go back and talk to them. Not tonight. I can't bear to be alone. Not when I might lose you. Every moment is precious. Galen, I'll talk to them later, and you get up early tomorrow and follow Kern on his morning walk. Oh. He goes somewhere each morning, outside the camp, far into the forest, see what that's all about. I will. I'll do whatever it takes. Me too. I love you, Galen. And I love you, Yungril. Okay. No uncensored parts. But I know Harn's secret. He is still in touch with his father, even after everything he's done to him and his family. Hold on. I brought you manticore meat. His father is an old wise man, so it's like, you were followed. No, I wasn't. Fine, stay in your crevice then, you paranoid old fool. I'll leave the meat in the rock. I came to talk. What more? How do I narrate his father? He's an elder orc. What more is there to say? It's not always about you. I have complications in my life as well. Go on. The former elf prince Zareth came to the tribe. He seeks a permanent treaty. He dwells with me as a lover.
Well, you always were a charmer.
I heard he's
Great and rather luscious wizard.
part of an elf sex cult. Maybe you could get more details about that for me. So even you have heard of him. Anyway, his goal is to conquer King Thrumcol and take back his throne. Thrumcol has protected magic against attacks. He wants an army to invade Zellerwind for him. He was seeking that from our tribe. Daraget hates elves. They may even apply to the sexy ones. Dragoth hates elves. That may even apply to the sexy ones. True, that's his own complication. It doesn't seem like Zereth will convince him otherwise, especially in light of some recent events. He wants me to help him summon a demon army instead. He tried before, but without the knowledge of crystals, he failed. He doesn't know these crystals, the great wizard. If I help him succeed, he'll reward me. I'll live a life of luxury in Zellerwing. So, what's the trouble? He doesn't feel the same way about you? I want to believe he does. At times I feel sure of it. I want to forget everything else and just enjoy being with him. But he's determined to accomplish his mission at any cost. He suffered unfathomably when he summoned demons before, and yet he's still willing to try again. He knew the orcs despised his kind, and still he came for us seeking our aid. Zarek saw his father killed as a child, his kingdom ruined by his wretched king. And I know he'll do anything to get his revenge, to take back his throne. He holds back on how obsessed he is, but I'm not a fool. Even if he returns my love, he will let nothing stand in his way. If it means using me and discarding me, I feel he would do it. I love him, but I won't yet trust him. He's seducing you? Utterly. Now is your turn to do the same to him. You've time, haven't you? Precious little. He's so eager to accomplish his mission. Stall. Demand patience from him. Use that time to find a way to make him stay with you. After all, what good is revenge if you leave everyone and everything left behind? You're right. He should learn there's more to life than just his revenge. He must understand that his victory will ring hollow if he betrays the one that he loves to achieve it. He's a fool not to see how worthy you are. Oh, yes. Thank you, father. Anytime, my son. Ooh. Oi! Who's out there? Who was he talking to then? Hello? Anyone there? Maybe it was like, a ghost. I don't buy it. He's up to something, that Kern. Why else would the chief have us following him? Was it to figure whether buy his capes? Oh, no, Torque. Where's your head? What? It's not on my shoulders. Was I the ghost all along? Let's go. Goodbye, ghost. Goodbye. Oh. Interesting. The plot thickens and we were discovered. But guys, I think we're gonna take this cliffhanger in order to end today's stream. I just want to say I really am enjoying this game. I know it's heavy on the reading, but when the dialogues are so good and the characters are so complicated, I love it. I really love it. Yes. So we're gonna end for today. Our next stream, I think, will be December 26th. I will do a stream after Christmas. So this will be fun. We will do the whole lottery thing, the whole raffle, to see who wants the copies of Hunky City. If you still want to participate in the lottery, you have until December 24th. You have until tomorrow, where I will be closing down the registration. If you want to add your vote to the raffle, you can just comment here in the comment section below. Let me know, and I will add your name to the raffle. Galen will get everyone killed. Yes, he's a conniving little fucker, no doubt. But that's why we love to hate him. He's the villain. It wouldn't be as fun without a villain. Oh, what did I do? Oh, I did something that I shouldn't have. Never mind. Anyway. Yeah, that's what I want to get rid of. Anyway, everyone, in case I won't see you before Christmas, Merry Christmas. And have a lovely holidays. For those who are celebrating Christmas, Merry Christmas. For those who are celebrating Hanukkah, Happy Hanukkah. Maybe I will do a candle lighting. Like an obnoxious little finger. Yeah, he is an obnoxious little finger. Yeah, you're right. He is. He's more like King. He's more like Joffrey. He's more like a Joffrey. No, he's a Joffrey that loves. He's like a Tommen. He's Joffrey meshed with Tommen at once. And he takes some orc meat like a champ. Not as good as our character, not as good as Xerath, but he still knows how to ride that donkey. And with that, I bid you good night and have a beautiful rest of your day. Yep, yeah.